from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
2 Henrico communities named among the top 50 in the U.S. and good news on the COVID front. We'll tell you more in today's Henrico News Minute. It's Monday, October 3rd, 2022, and it's brought to you today by the law firm of Barnes & Deal.
And now for the news.
2 communities in Henrico have been named to a list of the top 50 places to live in the U.S. by the news website Stacker. Both Innsbrook at number 42 and Short Pump at number 49 made the list, which was based upon a number of factors, including the cost of living, educational level of residents, housing, and quality of public schools. The 4,800 resident Philadelphia suburb of Chesterbrook, Pennsylvania, was named the top place to live in the nation. The highest rated Virginia locality was Stone Ridge in Loudoun County, which ranked number 20. Another Loudoun community called Cascades was ranked 33rd. Last Thursday, Henrico entered the low COVID-19 community level rating. According to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the county had been in the medium level for the previous 6 weeks and at the high level for 12 weeks prior to that. It was last at the low level during the week of May 5th. The CDC uses several metrics to determine whether a locality is in the low, medium, or high classification. They include the number of total new cases, hospital admissions related to COVID, and the percentage of hospital beds being used by COVID patients. Right now, nearly all of the eastern half of Virginia is in the low level, and only 4 localities, all of them in southwestern Virginia, remain in the high category. On Friday, U.S. Representative Abigail Spanberger, a Democrat who represents Virginia's 7th District, blasted her own party's House leadership after it failed to advance her proposal or any others that would ban members of Congress, their spouses, and their dependent children from trading individual stocks. Spanberger has been lobbying for passage of a measure that would enact such a ban for months. In February, her Trust in Congress Act, co-sponsored by Republican Chip Roy of Texas, which would have enacted such a ban, appeared to be gaining bipartisan momentum. Last month, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi indicated that a compromise bill would be forthcoming, but the legislation that ultimately came from the House Administration Committee, Spanberger suggested, was a watered-down version that, quote, they knew would immediately crash upon arrival with only days remaining before the end of the legislative session and no time to fix it, end quote. In a statement Friday morning, Spanberger criticized Pelosi, saying, quote, after first signaling her opposition to these reforms, the Speaker purportedly reversed her position. However, our bipartisan reform coalition was then subjected to repeated delay tactics, hand-waving gestures, and blatant instances of Lucy pulling the football, end quote. You can read more about this topic right now at henricocitizen.com. Today's Henrico News Minute has been brought to you by Barnes & Deal. Barnes & Deal has emerged as a highly respected family law firm over the past 3 decades with the resources, skills, and experience necessary to handle high-asset divorces and other complex family law matters across Virginia. To learn more, visit barnesfamilylaw.com, that's B-A-R-N-E-S, or call 796-1000.